Hi, this is Elite Textile Care in Richmond, Surrey. Welcome back and thanks for watching us again. Like I say, always share your likes and any comments that you may have. Anything that might be useful that we can help you with, please let us know. Okay, today I'm going to discuss something really basic which didn't even come to my mind. As you're probably aware, we're a business in Richmond, Surrey, and we concentrate on the cleaning of garments and textiles, as well as repairs and alterations and bespoke tailoring within in that area as well as outside. So I'm going to focus on the cleaning side really. Now, I just assume that people know the difference between wet cleaning and dry cleaning, and I'm told, and it has occurred to me when being in my store, that many people don't even know the difference between the two. So I just today want to explain what the difference is, just very basically, so people have an idea and some knowledge and understanding as to what service they should be seeking or what they wish to seek in relation to the cleaning of their garments. We decided 3 years ago to do a wet cleaning service, and we never were a dry cleaning service, and we took that decision because wet cleaning is a water-based cleaning service rather than using perks or solvents in order to clean the clothes. Dry cleaning is exactly what it says, it's dry cleaning. So as soon as it goes into the machine, it is cleaned using a perk. Most popular solvent used is perk, and that is how the stains are removed. Hence why dry cleaning can achieve the removal of really tough stains, i.e. grease, oil, etc. Now, wet cleaning is a completely different process because wet cleaning is water-based cleaning, and therefore the process for wet cleaning is much longer. Now, some of your labels on your clothes will invariably say that the piece, particularly if it's a cashmere or if it's a silk or if it's beaded, cannot be wet cleaned. It needs to be dry cleaned. Let me just please point out to you that machinery and technology has moved on to such an extent that the labels now are not at pace with the machinery that we have presently in wet cleaners. So we do, and we specialise actually in them kind of fabrics and cleaning them fabrics. So we can clean things like silk, cashmere, suede, leather, beaded items, lace, anything that's delicate, we can clean it. Now, what we do, we don't rely upon the machines to remove the stains completely. Our process is somewhat different. We have to hand spot each and every piece before we even put it into the machines. So we identify the stains and we remove them using the detergents that we have, very small amounts of detergents, and then we place the product of the piece into the machine for its cleaning process. When it is something like a shirt, a work shirt, it will have a cotton or a strong program. When it's something like a wool suit, it will go into the wool program. When it's something like a silk blouse, it will go into the delicate program. So we have 24 programs on our machines. We know exactly which program to use for a particular piece. That's why we're able to achieve the results we do. Once that piece comes out, we then go on to drying it if we can dry that piece, because in some cases we have to be very careful in terms of drying pieces, particularly leathers, suedes and wool garments. So we limit the drying procedure, and then what we do is that we steam the pieces to allow the creases to come out and for the clothes to get their shape back as well. And only then do we press the pieces. The difference being is that you will find no chemicals in your clothes. Now, when you walk into a dry cleaners, you will be able to smell the chemical because the chemical is quite strong. Whereas when you walk into a wet cleaners, you won't smell anything. So that's really the biggest difference, and the process is much different as well. Our work is much more hand finished work. I describe it as being the organic version of what food was years ago. It's the organic version of cleaning. Um, and we ourselves, before we had this business, we used to go to a dry cleaners and we used to use dry cleaners. But as soon as we started using our own business for our pieces, the, it, our fabrics on our clothes feel much better, much softer, much more natural, and they are the way they should be. It allows as well the longevity of a piece. So if you have a piece and you spent, even if you haven't spent, to be honest, if you love a piece and you want to keep it for a number of years, then I would recommend that you go to a wet cleaners, and they will look after the piece. Now, one thing we do, which I know typically you won't find, is if we can't clean a piece or we think the fabric will be damaged by us cleaning the piece, we will always tell you we won't accept that piece and we won't take it on board. So really there is a huge difference between wet cleaning and dry cleaning, and I know a lot of people, it's not something that you recognize from the outset. Wet cleaning is eco-environmentally friendly cleaning which avoids the usage of solvents, whereas dry cleaning is solvent use based cleaning. The machines can achieve the results in terms of removing stains, and then once that's done they come out quite uncreased and ready to be pressed, and off they go. Now you might think that we charge much more expensive prices for wet cleaning. We don't for a reason, because we are trying to explain to people the differences between the two. Wet cleaning is not good is good for your skin, and it's environmentally friendly, and for us that's very important, whereas solvents are not good for your skin, and you will feel on the fabric a certain texture on the fabric. The fabric goes very stiff, and they also leave a residue, a smell on them. And that's going to also make a difference to when you're wearing them. So all I say is do your research, check it out for yourselves, try a couple of pieces, maybe with dry cleaners, maybe with wet cleaners, see the difference between the two, and always, if you need advice, please share a comment with us and then we can come back to you. But the industry is now changing to what it used to be, so people are starting to recognise how important wet cleaning is, not only for people wearing the clothes, but the clothes themselves. I hope that's self-explanatory. I hope that helps you. Please come back to us if you need to. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.